Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age 2. Last time, we defeated the endgame. Meredith went crazy because of the Red Lyrian idol and is now a statue in the courtyard. I don't know what's going on right now. Okay, it quit. There, apparently at the end of the game, after you beat it, it will load you back into your home. And I thought you couldn't leave? Apparently you can. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, let's see what happens. Okay. I can go to the Black Emporium, and that looks like... yeah, that's it. Okay. I've never loaded the game post-endgame, so I don't know. But as you saw in the corner, there was all kinds of stuff happening. And... if I go... what is all of this? This looks like items for the most part. Check the special delivery in the storage chest. Odin has nothing to say. Okay. I think some of that, because I just went and I just downloaded Legacy. And maybe that's what it was. I was probably getting items from downloading Legacy and Mark of the Assassin. What is this? There are no available quests. Okay, then why does it have a quest marker? I'm so confused, guys. What did you do? Okay. Well, we can go in here. Oh, there we go. Special deliveries. Okay. All kinds of items that I didn't have when playing the game that I have now. So that's awesome. Parlathan? Staff of Parlathan? Hater's Razor. Boots of the Frozen Wastes. We'll just let this load. Air of Confidence. I never did read. We had a codex for, so I think this is Legacy. Explore the Hawke estate. Remember the incident at Chateau Haine. No, I don't. There's a memento from that place in the Hawke estate. Okay. What was I looking for? Because I realized we never read Staff of Violation. This is Orsino's staff, which I never read and I wanted to read. Old friend, first enchanter Casimira was no blood mage. Hogwash! Your story of her investing dark arts into the staff is just that, a fable. Casimira was in fact the first leader of Kirkwall's circle of magi. She was saddled with a great task of transforming a decrepit, crumbling prison into a proper home for mages transferred to her from all over Thedas. Some of those mages were apostates, men and women one step away from being rendered tranquil, and it was her unfortunate task to keep order. How many battles did she fight in those early days? How much blood was spilled on these grounds? Casimira had to be a hard woman, but she did it to keep the Templars from declaring the right of annulment and killing us all. And your other rumor that she was arrested by the first Knight Commander, I'm telling you it isn't so. I have studied the records, and the truth of the matter is that Casimira was taken by a demon and slain before she could endanger the tower. The Templars admired her strength in holding the demon back long enough for them to act. It was a noble sacrifice, and Casimira's staff was kept by the first enchanters to commemorate this. It saddens me that people choose to dwell on its form rather than the lesson it signifies. A letter by first enchanter Orsino, 926 Dragon. Okay. So now we have, these would have been, what is... okay, for some reason I thought there was a third one, but I guess it's just getting my desk over here. These should have been, if I had actually bought these prior to this episode, these would have been here throughout the entire game. As soon as you get to the Hawke estate, or the Amel estate, I guess, then you can activate these quests. So here we have Mark of the Assassin, and we have Memento of Legacy. So we're going to do both of these. We're going to start with Mark of the Assassin. Okay, it is picking up my writing desk. Mark of the Assassin, if you don't know what it's about, there is a web series. I think it's 6 episodes, and they're pretty short. There's only about, I don't know, they might be half an hour long. I don't remember. It's been a while. I've watched the series. Felicia Day is the main character, named Tallis, and I personally felt very meh about the whole thing. I really felt no personal interest in the storyline or the characters, except for Nairi, who I absolutely loved and adored and would just die to see her actually show up in a Dragon Age game. That would be amazing. But the rest of it is pretty... The problem with Dragon Age Redemption is it doesn't feel like here's more Dragon Age lore or here's another Dragon Age story. It feels like here's Felicia Day. And I don't have a problem with Felicia Day. It's just that if you're going to give me more Dragon Age, I want more Dragon Age. And Dragon Age Redemption breaks a ton of inconsistencies with canon, and there's a lot that doesn't make sense. Tallis as a character is extremely problematic, and there's other characters and the plot and devices. I'll put a link either in the description or the comments to somebody else who laid out all the various points as to why Dragon Age Redemption is just terrible canon-wise. They were pretty thorough. I don't feel the need to go through it. I don't feel the need to rant to you guys in this episode. But in any case, it's pretty... I want to say bad. It's not bad. Dragon Age Redemption itself isn't bad. It just doesn't... It just breaks canon. It doesn't feel like Dragon Age. And it feels like fan service in regards to... Hey, look, Felicia Day. And Mark of the Assassin is continuing that with Tallis' character, and I prefer to disregard Dragon Age Redemption and Tallis' character as a whole, and I don't consider those part of the Dragon Age canon because they don't make any sense within the Dragon Age canon. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to try to enjoy it. It does seem like it's kind of a nonsensical, quirky, goofy quest line that I know a lot of people have enjoyed. So I'm going to try to enjoy it on those merits and not get hung up on the things that don't make sense. But I needed to preface all of that because I feel like you need to understand where I'm coming from here. Anyway, long preface, way over long. Let's just go ahead and jump in here. Yes, I would like to play. Alright. Oh, Varric has to come with us? Interesting. Okay. Well, I did look online for who should you take, because this is, okay, as you can see, I'm missing Sebastian and Anders because I reloaded the end game and they are not here. I could, if I want, reload an earlier save before the end game, and then I would have those characters. Bethany's not available here. But anyway, I looked online as far as who I should bring, and Aveline and Isabella both have main story quests within this DLC, whereas everybody else just has an item quest. So they seem like the two more prominent people to have with us, and we're gonna have an all-girl party, I think, assuming that Tallis will take over for Varric. Anyway, we'll see how this goes.
You've been wasting my time, Varric. It stops now.
Seeker, you wound me.
The champion nearly starts a war, and you're all too happy to bury it beneath your words. You will tell me about the qunari.
What's left to say? The Arishok was killed and a champion crowned.
And yet we had Orlesians threatening sanctions of every kind and measure. What happened at Chateau Hain? What happened with Tallis?
You've heard about her?
We had someone there, but they lacked your access. Whatever Tallis was to the champion, it seems like it angered a nation.
Thousands of lives were at stake, Seeker.
Perhaps one still is.
Nicely non-specific. All right, let me set the scene. An ambush, an invitation, a hunting party. All because of Tallis.
And of course, there's no one.
All I know is it had something to do with you and nobles. Edge is usually very reliable.
Reliable at leading us into an ambush, you mean?
Why? It's not always an ambush. All right. Maybe sometimes it's an ambush.
And there is the champion of Kirkwall. You die today.
Uh-huh.
Kill her! Kill all of them!
Well, what are you waiting for?
Okay.
Who the blazes is that?
Don't know. Kill people, Thedas.
Good plan!
With us.
Sloppy. You'd think the crows would be better at this. They've been doing it for ages.
That was the crows? Yeah, you can flirt with her. I'm not going to. I guess thanks?
I appreciate your help.
I doubt you needed it, but
Not
you're
really.
quite welcome. My name is Tallis, and I've been looking for you.
Looking for me?
Looking for the woman who has an invitation to Chateau Haine, to be specific.
Oh, that's what Edge was on about.
Who the hell's Edge?
You remember? Duke Prosper, the one who fawned all over you at the Champion of Kirkwall banquet. He talked about a hunt.
I doubt I'd go to such a thing.
I was hoping you'd reconsider. The Duke is a delightful host, or so I hear.
Let me guess, this isn't just a social call?
I need to relieve him of something he has no right to possess. And I can't do it alone.
You want us to be thieves?
Because we never take anything that isn't ours?
Well, stealing from Orlesians is never wrong. Or so I've been told.
This isn't how I was planning to ask you this. I was picturing an introduction with less blood.
So, you think I'm a thief?
What makes you think I steal things just because people ask me to?
Well, I would.
Of course you would.
What don't you do?
Thank you.
I may have talked you up a bit. Maybe more than once.
Of course you have. Does
Oh,
Varric's
Varric.
face look weird to anybody
Or,
else?
Could tell everyone how you slaughtered your way through half of Kirkwall.
All I've heard is that you get things done. I'm hoping that's true.
Did they, like, downgrade his graphics for the DLC? He looks different. I'm confused. Anyway, I mean, you helped me, but I don't feel like that's in any way a good reason to just go steal stuff from you. Let's ask it this way.
We barely met, and I'm supposed to help you out?
That's not...
Isn't that what you do?
She's got you there.
So tell me, what exactly is it you want to steal?
A jewel. The Duke thinks it's valuable, and it is. Just not in the way he believes. What's more, he shouldn't have it in the first place. He who wishes to walk on water must first learn to swim.
Okay.
Come with me to Chateau Haine. I'll explain everything on the way. If nothing else, you get fine wine and fancy company. But I hope you want more than that.
So...
Don't forget to loot the bodies.
Do I ever?
Pillage and plunder is half the fun.
I mean, this is an RPG. A letter. Lyrium imbued staff. Resno. Someone has to clean up what's left of Edge. The squirrely little dwarf made a mess when we questioned him, but we got what we wanted. Hawke will be in the Hightown Market tonight. Be sure to deliver the Carvel family's best regards. Okay. So, we're gonna go to a party and see how things go from there. Did anybody... I mean, she mostly fought up here, but somebody did leave some loot. It's great. Oh, with junk in it. Alright, I'm gonna level, people. Okay, let's get this party started.
We'll head out when you're ready, and I'll explain on the way.
Okay. Okay, so now Tallis is locked. And I'm taking Aveline, and I'm taking Isabella.
The jewel we're after is called the Heart of the Many.
Interesting name.
Interesting jewel. All I care about is getting it away from the Duke. Here's the problem. The heart is in a vault, behind who knows what kind of traps. Protected by a private army of Orlesian chevaliers. All inside a fortress that was designed to be impregnable. And let's not forget, it's on the side of a mountain, in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by monsters.
Of course.
Andrastes, dears Prosper. When is this going to get started?
Presently. All right, everyone. You'll know the tradition, yes? The first to find and slay a wyvern wins the honors of the evening. And bragging rights, of course. Good luck to you all.
I'm here to see the Duke.
I'm here by invitation. Would you tell your master that I've arrived?
Ah, the champion of Kirkwall. These are honored guests. Please excuse Kahir. A polite bodyguard is a contradiction in terms, or so I am told.
A chastened? Here?
Ah yes, you are Ferelden, aren't you? You would know these people.
No is a strong word. The Chasen are savages. I mean, I guess.
They traded in Lothering sometimes. My family never had a problem with them.
See that, Kahir? Now you have someone to speak to. He's so very chatty, let me tell you.
Sure.
And who is this lovely specimen?
You flatter me, Your Grace.
And the beauty doesn't stop there. Are all you ladies hunting? How marvelous. I must say, your presence is a surprise. When we spoke at the banquet, you seemed uninterested when I mentioned our hunt.
I hunt all the time. Things change. I came to meet you.
I was more interested in getting to know you better, Your Grace.
Then I am a lucky man indeed. At any rate, I won't keep you from the hunt. Wouldn't want you to fall behind the others, yes?
Can you tell me about these wyverns?
I don't think I've ever encountered a wyvern before.
And why would you? They are exceptional beasts, magnificent cousins to the mighty dragon. My only advice? Beware their poison. It's the deadliest thing about them, as well as the most valuable.
Valuable?
Their poison is valuable.
Indeed. From it can be brewed Aquae Lucidius, a libation adored even by the Empress herself.
Drinking poison for sport. That really sums it up, doesn't it?
But here you are wasting valuable time on questions. Do you wish the others to beat you to the prize?
I guess I'll do my best.
It will be an interesting diversion, I'm sure.
Good luck to you, my lady. Remember, fortune favors the bold.
Level up Tallis. Okay, I guess that's what I'm doing then. Ah, okay. She has a track. I don't have attributes to place. That is done already. And yeah, looks like I'm pretty much gonna make her number 2 Isabella. What is this? Infiltrator. A cat burglar might need. Well, sure. We'll figure this out. Okay. Let's turn on my timer.
Please return.
Blighted nobles keep riling up the dogs.
Who are you?
You have come a long way to join our Duke, Sirrah. You'll pardon me for saying that you do not seem like a hunter. A word of caution since you are new to this. Wyverns spit venom. Their victims suffer terrible pain before they die.
Is the venom always fatal?
Death is always the result, then?
Depending on exposure, it may take days. But yes, death is always the outcome if the poison isn't treated.
How do you avoid the venom?
Since people hunt these creatures successfully, I imagine there's a trick to learn.
Ah, there are many tricks. It is best not to face the beasts head-on. Flank them. Blind them if you can.
Okay, well... Okay.
I have no doubt this will be a challenge, but I'm sure it's a worthy one.
May Andraste keep you safe. If you fail to avoid the venom completely, there are treatments. A distillation of herbs, equal parts, Drakevein, Andraste's mantle, and winterberry, can counteract the poison. May the Maker's luck grace your hunt. Be safe, Sirrah.
So I guess there are ingredients I need to look for. Do you actually sell stuff?
If you need anything before you join the hunt, I can assist you.
I was wondering if maybe she had some anti-venom. I've talked to you. Can I actually talk to you? Okay, no.
I am sure what my dear Chasin means to express is that you're most welcome to Chateau Hay.
Of course. Of course. Does he say anything else? No.
I am sure what my dear Chasin means.
Where am I supposed to go?
Is that you're most welcome.
Please, stop making such a fuss.
I'm not saying anything. Okay, this is the way to go.
So these are the hunting grounds.
Do we need a lure? What do wyverns like?
If we're lucky, slutty pirates.
Aveline.
Or prudish man-virgins, maybe?
We just need to look for signs and be careful. We get this over with, we get into the keep.
Yeah, you still...
And that's where the jewel is.
That's where the jewel is.
You have not explained why we are doing this. Like, I really don't care that you want a fancy jewel from somebody. Okay, so let's try up and see what's up. I have no idea where I'm going, so... The exclamation point was down, so I assumed that was the way we were supposed to go. Oh, okay. Dragon lean. Oh, more. Oh, big one. Oh!
Someone needs a good spanking!
That wasn't the target.
No, it wasn't.
Do dragons and wyverns even mix? I don't think so.
So if we drop part of this in the right spot, we might lure a wyvern out to protect its territory.
Good thought. Do that.
Okay. Take this. So, I'm just gonna randomly point this out. Dragon Age Redemption. All of the elves, for whatever crazy reason, have downturned ears. Which make no sense to me because elves in Dragon Age have never had downturned ears. And all you had to do is take the type of ears that they have, the prosthetic.
Would you tell your uncle to leave me alone? He's often inappropriate.
How so?
Please don't make me go into the details.
I'll see what I can do. And thank you for not breaking his legs.
I don't beat on the elderly, and I really don't want to touch him. How are you two even related? It boggles the mind.
He is an uncle. Anyway, the ear prosthetic that they use, all you have to do is flip it to the other ear. Like, it's not that hard to get upturned ears, and I don't know why they did it. But they did. And Tallis's ears are downturned.
It's very old and creepy. I wouldn't touch it.
Oh, that means I'm definitely going to touch it. Anyway.
I told you not to mess around with it.
Exactly. Are you outside the barrier? What?
On the ground.
Oh, she is. She is on the ground. Okay, we need people to not die right now, so I should have been watching Isabella. We good? There we go. I'm gonna die. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, nope. She's gonna die. It's just me. Damn it. Tallis. I need you to live. And she's dead. Great. Oh, frick. I may be dead. Can I take a put? Nope. And I'm dead. Okay. Load last save. And I'm dead. Holy frick, I'm dead. Alright, I'm dead. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And I'm dead. Come on. Where'd it go? No, you don't get to attack them. You get to attack me. There we go.
Thing was a juggernaut.
Oh. Well. That should teach us not to touch things, because I had to replay that like 5 or 6 times. Oh, once I figured out that that thing was what was taking everybody out, and I just needed to fight it myself. Worked out okay. I'm sorry, Isabella. There's nothing I could do to save you. Alright. That was definitely not something we should have messed with. Okay. We came this way. Wait, was there something shiny? No, it's just texture or whatever. Butterflies, something. What is this?
A lot of blood. Would that be prey or from a wyvern itself?
I've heard they fight for dominance. Can't be gentle.
Maybe we can use some to draw out rivals. Added to what we have already, is it enough to draw one out of hiding?
I'd say so. A little one. Probably all we need. In the right spot, no doubt.
Are you an expert on wyverns?
Supposedly, there are wyverns all over this mountain. We're bound to run across one eventually.
Well, one would hope. So... oh. Are you missing someone?
Have you seen a pair of coursers? I've been calling and calling, but it is no use. Nicodemus should know better. But Sylvain never had an ounce of sense in his head.
Who are you talking about?
Slow down and tell me what happened.
My hounds have disappeared. They took off after a stag, and the Maker only knows where they've gotten to now. Please, you must help me find them.
Well, I'll keep an eye out.
If I see your dogs, I'll let you know.
May Andraste guide you.
Sylvain! Dinner time!
Where? We came down this way, right? So this way? I'm gonna let this episode run a little longer just because we were messing with stuff. And then this is how we went up top, right? Okay, okay. Okay, so this way. Hi.
Foolish hound, get back here. I am told wyverns roost in the trees. Perhaps if we shake them.
Doubt that.
And here I thought Orlesians only hunted other Orlesians for horrendous crimes against fashion. Just ignore them.
Well, I want this thing, whatever it is. Okay, I thought maybe he'd yell at me. But I'll take the injury kit. Thank you very much. Let's go.
Do we really wish to draw such a creature to us?
You'd think none of them had ever been on a hunt before.
You would think, wouldn't you? I thought he called them experienced hunters. I guess not.
Interesting.
What? What is interesting? Aha! We found one of the herbs. Oh, jeez.
Is that wyverns mating?
Could we mimic that?
No. Oh, the sound. Right, yes. I can try that.
Okay. I don't know how you're gonna... Why is there a cheese wheel and a skeleton underneath it? Okay.
Lovely time to be tromping through the forest, don't you think?
Of course.
Drinks after this?
Sure.
I'm with you, as always.
Of course. Never questioned you, Aveline.
I think we found something. We've a hint of the beast! After it!
Are you serious? Hold on, I want what's up here. They're going down that way? But what is this? Oh, more stuff. Health potion, that's useful. And I want, there's an herb that we don't have. Because there were 3 things, right? Oh! Oh, there's more hunting grounds? More of them. So is there really a monster down here or no? I don't know. Anything?
There is something in there. A nest, perhaps.
What? What the heck are those? Gas? What is happening right now? They're like little goblins. Is that it? What the hell were those?
What in Andraste's name were those?
Ghasts. Cave creatures. They don't come out on the surface much, however.
The heck?
Lucky us.
Oof.
Well, they smell like rotten eggs.
Well, definitely no wyvern down here, I would think. That was weird. Just very strange. What is up here? Lost?
So cold.
Oh, blessed Andraste, thank you. I thought I'd die out here. I've been trapped here since last night.
Are you okay?
Were you injured? Why were you out here?
The gas that chased me here got a few scratches in, but I'll heal. The truth told, I'm not looking for the Wyvern. I'm a scholar from Cumberland, researching an Avar cult that once lived here. They worship the Lady of the Skies to the exclusion of all other gods. I'm searching for their shrine.
Well, I found an altar nearby.
I think I've been to your shrine. There were nothing but angry spirits at the site.
And they would have killed you.
Nothing else. Pity. I had hoped. Ah, well. Rumors say they were driven from their last refuge. They left a great treasure in the goddess's keeping. But the mountain has defeated me. Please, take my research and see if you can do anything with it. I will try to make it back to camp. Good luck to you, Sarah.
Notes on the Avar Sky Cult? Cult of the Sky, new quest. So go back to the altar is what you're saying. Right? Oh, there it is. Jeez. Not in notes like you would think it would be. Every Avar holy site, regardless of clan or deity, has a well-hidden opening in the altar which would be aligned with the rising sun on the winter solstice, where the sacred relics of the god or goddess would be enshrined. This would never be removed even in dire emergency for fear of angering the gods. Avar tales from the Divine Age are filled with warnings about those who mistreat or showed the least disrespect to altars of the Lady of the Skies. Unfortunately, the superstitious Avars counted a host of innocuous things as disrespectful, including speaking, coughing, holding objects in your right hand, and possessing anything containing feathers. It is unlikely there's any real danger in approaching the altar. Yeah, well, as we know, that is not the case. Let's go back and see what the heck is up there. He is still running. I'm gonna cut out the walking.
Can I just imagine that wyverns are small, completely non-poisonous bunny-like creatures?
Not unless you picture it eating you.
Spoil sport.
The sooner we get the hunt over with, the sooner we'll be at the chateau to finish this.
Just how long has this wyvern hunt been going on?
It's an annual tradition the Montfort began to keep the population down. They breed quickly.
And the Orlesian nobility is only too happy to help out.
It's a game. The Molfors are so close to the Empress, so anything that pleases them is worth pursuing. Plus, you should really try the Aquae Lucidius. You'll be seeing purple dragons in the sky for days. That must be the altar that weird old guy mentioned. What do his notes say? I guess that scholar was right about something. I've got kind of a bad feeling about this place, though.
We've already killed the demons. What's the worst that could happen? Ooh, Book of the Lady. See? Nothing happened. Nothing at all. Cult of the Sky. The Thane of Wyvernhold, so the story goes, had a vision, and in it he beheld his clan sleeping deep in their cups after a feast. As he watched, they transformed one by one into serpents. The only ones who escaped this fate were those snatched up by eagles and carried away. The Thane took this to mean that a terrible calamity would befall his people, and that only the Lady of the Skies could save them. So the Wyvern clan forswore all other gods and devoted themselves to the Lady. But the other Avar clans feared that the disrespect of Clan Wyvern would bring the wrath of Korth, the Mountain Father, upon their people. The other Thanes tried words and then blades to change the Wyvern's ways without success. When the Tevinter Imperium came with their legions to claim the mountains, many clans were wiped out, enslaved, or forced to flee across the Waking Sea to the south. Clan Wyvern, however, was not among them. They simply disappeared. And to this day, some Avar Thanes will tell you, if they had enough mead, that the last any soul ever saw of the Wyvern clan was a great flight of eagles descending to their hold. From the Tales of the Mountain People by Sister Petrine, Chantry Scholar. Alright, we're going to go ahead and end this episode here, and we will continue on to the other side of the hunting grounds next time. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, social media links in the description, and thanks for watching.